Good morning traders and welcome to the canting service. Today we're going to start with the Euro USD that finally showed the signal that the move down was corrective. So we were watching the move down from inside, knowing that in case that the price couldn't add momentum and instead show a reversal candle, we will go higher again to the previous high area where the previous wave ended. So mainly the new thing that we found after that strong move up is that we're going to the 110 area again. Precisely, that's the 110.23. It's going to create a new high, but it's important to check the weekly chart because it's likely to go to the 111.25 area in order to complete the E wave. So this is what we're saying, around the 111 area right there, in order to bring the price to the upper side of the triangle. So that's what is happening inside on the Euro USD. So here is the 4-hour chart. Now is the signal to start looking for that previous high area. What about the pound? The pound from the other shows that after moving higher for the B wave, it went lower. So we have, yesterday we were here at the beginning of 4 was completed, then it created this new low. So this is our wave 3 right here. It's building, usually the corrective waves act like that, and this is the wave 4. And here on the 4-hour chart, we can see that it's getting ready for the last leg down, and that's it. And then we are going to look for a reversal, and the target for the next 2 weeks will be 129.86. What about the Aussie? The Aussie also is trying to move higher. We're finding the end of the wave 2. But looking for a clear 5-wave sequence to the upside. We don't have that yet. We have only a leg up, a retrace, and a leg up. Let's see if it's going to be able to build the 5-wave sequence. Right now, it looks like a corrective wave to continue to the downside. And what about the dollar yen? Dollar yen shows that it's the top of the market. We have been warning that we are at the top of the market, and the destination for the wave 2 usually is at least 111.25, the 50% of the previous move. Here on the daily chart, you can see the 5-wave sequence for 1. So it's time to start watching for the leg down. The 60-1-8, 110.51 is the most common target, but at least the 50% of the retrace. We're taking the FIBO from the lows, 108.10. Measuring all the leg up here on the daily chart. Dollar CAD is trying to confirm the reverse. Has been really complex. The price this week on dollar CAD, as we can see on the hourly chart, it's in this big sideways consolidation. We expect that once it breaks out to the 136.40 area, is going lower, so looking for that before taking any decision. And the New Zealand, the Kiwi, today is completing its wave 4, looking for another leg down to complete the wave A. We're going to check this wave count during the weekend. We might make some adjustments on the Kiwi. Here is the S&P. On the S&P, we decide, let's go actually to the 4-hour chart. I can explain better the corrective there. So we decide to call this a connector wave X instead of an impulse because the next leg down was too deep, and return to the support area, as you can see. Right there it reacted again to the upside, so we are not in the continuation yet. It's the wave 4 that is active, but soon at the next breakout, we believe the second breakout is the one that is going to show the continuation to the upside. And what about the Dow Jones? Dow Jones is showing a similar pattern. It didn't get closer to the previous high as it did during this cycle, the S&P. It went a little bit lower, but looking for the reversal. And then Nasdaq, it did a 3-wave sequence down, seems that wants to continue in order to find the end of 3 we need a 5-wave sequence down, but clearly is losing momentum. Seems that it's time for a deeper retrace on Nasdaq and German DAX. A similar situation this week, didn't move too much, just a sideways pattern, and gold is building its way forward. So we were planning, first of all, a new low after the wave 4, so that low is complete. Now the ABC for the wave 4 that is likely to visit the previous wave 4 area plus the 38.2% of the previous wave 4, 1236. And here is oil. Oil is showing a great setup that is a corrective wave. This is clearly a corrective wave, can't be an impulse. And the signal, it's pretty simple. A candle that is able to close below the trend line, it's going to be the trigger candle. You can use the hourly chart, it's fine, or the 4-hour chart if you want to go more conservative, but that's going to be the signal, and this is going to be the target 44 area. And finally, we have the Russell. Yesterday we were here at the top. We were saying that the Russell was likely to open to the downside and make a new low. That happened, it rejected, but we believe it's necessary the price to move a little bit lower to complete the wave number 2. That is the plan. Today is May the 12th. If you have questions, please contact us. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.